So the other day, I'm talking to a mysterious person who you'd never guess I'd be talking to. And shut up, Ken. And I offhandedly mentioned how Ryu is lackluster in Street Fighter 6. And they're like, "What? What are you talking about? Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah. No, Ryu's like kinda... He's not ass per se, but there's no reason to play him." And I realized I actually know... I can explain exactly why he's not the choice to make in Street Fighter 6. Even more so than, say, like, Zangief or Lily. Because, well, you and I... Well, maybe not me. Well, I can understand why Zangief isn't the choice to make, why he's low tier. He still comes with his own strengths that are unique to him. Okay, Ken, thank you. Thank you for your input. You see, while there are characters who are definitely lower on the tier list than Ryu, or on most tier lists, there isn't a definitive one right now, but on most people's tier lists, Ryu is quite low, above, say, Zangief and Lily, but Zangief and Lily have dedicated players because those are the only characters who offer those kinds of tools. They're grapplers, and while Zangief may have a tough time fighting against real players, not all of us are real players, if you know what I mean. You know, so a lot of us are just having fun, swinging, throwing our Hadoukens and our Shoryukens, you know, just having fun. But even to us, even to those people who don't even know what they're doing, Ryu is not the move to make. And I can tell you why. So, let's talk about what Ryu is supposed to be, compared to the other Shotos in this game. And that, at the end of the day, is what's gonna make all the difference here, is him versus the other Shotos. Mostly talking about Ken and Luke here. Juri's a little bit of a Shoto in this game, but not enough so to where I want to talk about her today. And of course, once Akuma comes out, I'm sure he's gonna... Oh boy, I'm sure he'll apply to this as well. You know, he's gonna... Look, if Ryu is better than Akuma, they've done something horribly wrong with that character. But to get to the point, what does Ryu do that's better than Ken and Luke? Well, in theory, he has a better projectile game, right? His Hadouken is just straight up faster and stronger than Ken's. The EX1 knocks down, which is great. Ken's doesn't. Huh? Oh, okay. There we go. Ken's doesn't knock down. Well, Ryu's does. And even better, he can charge up his Hadouken with a Denjin charge and get a knockdown for free, or make it a 3-hit with an EX on top of that, or an OD, however you prefer to say it. Therefore, he is a better zoner than Ken. And yes, I will give you that. He is a better zoner than Ken. However, we all know that. We all know that's how it's supposed to be. Ken is not the zoner of the two. He's the rushdown. Hence why he has a run. Hence why he has good combo damage. That wasn't it. Why he has good combo damage and stuff. And just has all these options on your wake up, on your whatever you want. Ken just has options when he's up close and personal. For God's sake, he has an advancing plus on block special. For free. This is not an EX, it's just the heavy version. So Ken fills his spot nicely. But you know what else he does that maybe wasn't quite considered? His EX Hadouken, with the context of the rest of Street Fighter 6, is better than Ryu's any of his Hadoukens. And the reason why is because it doesn't knock down. Now, how does that make any sense? Well, I'll tell you. Drive Rush. Drive Rush makes all the difference. Because they're still standing. They have to deal with whatever you're coming in with. If you space it right even, you can combo off of your initial Hadouken. I don't know where that spacing is, but I've seen it. There it is. Just found it. You can even combo off of it. from certain distances. But even if you're not all the way over here, even if you're just over here, he's still having to deal with your shit. And that, of course, leads into whatever you want, you know? For God's sake, just... Oh, and now we're in the blender again. So, as a fireball, as the use of just the move you want more, you do not want this. Knockdowns are great, don't get me wrong. We like our knockdowns in certain situations, we do. But generally, Drive Rush turns this strong, makes this stronger. Which is an unfortunate thing, but it is just the truth. So that's how he falters under Ken. We're gonna go in more depth. There's more things to say about Ken versus Ryu here. But let's look at Ryu's projectiles versus Luke. Luke here has Sandblast. Now, you may notice Sandblast is quite instantaneous. It has a longer startup, but that doesn't really mean anything because you're coming at it from a distance, and reacting to Sandblast is damn near impossible. And he can make it faster depending on the distance. If we're up here playing these footsies, boom, bop, boom. Yes, it doesn't go completely full screen, but OD does, and it goes as fast as lightning. Here's the really unfortunate thing about their zoning potential versus each other, right? Luke can burn one more bar of drive meter and get a third hit on there. Now, what does this mean against Ryu's zoning? Well, first off, this means he can just beat Ryu's EX Hadouken anytime he needs to, at only the cost of one drive gauge. That's as much as a single drive impact costs. I'm playing on modern controls because maybe that's its own video. That's as much as a single drive rush. It's truly not... It's just not a high cost. If we've already committed to the EX, and we know we need to win this fireball war, then I'm sorry, it's just the right decision. And it even knocks down. It has everything that made Ryu's great. But Ryu might have an answer to that. Let's see it. So, Denjin Charge, then EX Hadouken, right? So let's see how that plays out. As you can see, they equal each other out. Now, I argue, and I think I'm right here, that one more bar of drive gauge versus having to spend all that time charging up, only to then... Okay, Ryu's in modern control now, that's weird. Only to then use it the second you use your Hadouken. It makes it... Denjin Charge is fundamentally flawed. It just is. Because we need Denjin Charge for so much. We need it to also buff that move, which is called... We need it to buff this move, which is just so important for Ryu's combo structure. It's really unfortunate because he's going... Oh my god. Because he's going to use it during his fireball game. It's just a fact. And it's like, oh, well, I need to win this fireball war. Well, now it's gone. And to get it back, I need to charge again and do my shit again. It doesn't... It's not great. It's not great. And, well... that really feeds into a lot of other stuff too, because let's take a look at something else. Let's look at these characters' basic, not max damage or anything. These aren't the best B&Bs you'll see in the world, but let's see some basic stuff here. Are you ready? $26.80. Now, those are all around the same amount of damage. But did you notice a difference? That's right. Ryu had to charge up first. Without that, Ryu is pretty much just left to... And by the way, This, as a starter, is being very generous to Ryu, because that's not happening normally. This is off a drive impact. But usually, the extent of Ryu's combos without meter, without Denjin is... And, yeah. That's not doing him any favors. With meter, yeah, you start to get some stuff. It's cool. He's a cool character. He has some particularly fun things, too. You know, I don't hate him. He has the hop kick, and that's fun. That's a lot of fun. But he has to spend the meter to get that kind of damage, and Ken over here just that easily already getting that amount of stuff, and that's not at all the most you can do. I mean, this alone, the fact that this side swaps and does that much damage, you see what I'm starting to say here? And let's not even get started about Luke's perfect flash knuckle combos, because those do even more damage than both of these guys. So, what can Ryu do better than the other two Shotos? Well, let's see. Does he have better normals? No, Ken and Luke do, because Ken's are faster and Luke's go further. So Ryu has a few normals that are really nice. This is plus on block, that's something. This crush counters. Street Fighter 5 lingo. I mean, that's a nice punish counter. It is. You know, when someone messes up a DP, it feels great to hit them with this and they just crumble beneath you. Maybe you even have enough time to get the... not really. So yeah, this is a nice button. It's a good anti-air as well. It's nice. It's nice. The hop kick, that's nice too. Goes over lows. It's a good option, no doubt. Also this, what used to be his close heavy punch, it's cool too. But like, man, everything else... I think his crouching medium kick is a bit better than Ken's, but that's just not enough. So otherwise we have his fireball that gets outclassed in different ways by both of the other Shotos. We have his DP, which isn't anything special. We have, we have his Tatsu. No one's good. Tatsu is good. I like his EX one in the corner, but only in the corner, you know? Ken's is a fucking dive kick compared to whatever the hell this is supposed to be. Oh Lord have mercy, Ryu. And we have Hashogeki, that's nice. It's safe on block, that's nice. You know, that's cool. But like, without the charge, it doesn't have any combo potential. It's just there to be something else to do other than Hadouken. Because it's like we're spacing out. Okay, well now I'm safe on block, or I can do that. Same thing. It's effectively the same thing. It doesn't change the way you play the character. And we also have the donkey kick, which is, you know, that's cool. It's cool for combos, but like, you know, other than that, like, oh, amazing combo. I've definitely never seen something better in this game by two other particular characters. But then, it really just starts to drive home. Let's look at what Ken can do, right? His crouching light punch, his crouching jab. Oops. Can combo into his target combo, which leads into all the other bullshit. That's incredible. The fact that he gets stuff off of that like that. What else he's got? He's got the great crouching medium kick, maybe not as good as Ryu's. He's got this 5-frame ridiculous combo starter. 5 frames! Mark my words, this will get nerfed. You know what else will get nerfed? Heavy punch. This shit goes a mile, punish counters so hard, and just leads into whatever you want. This move is ridiculous. And then, God, we have the reach of his heavy kick, and like, yeah, he doesn't get the same reward off of Ryu's heavy kick on punish counter, but he still gets something. He absolutely still gets something. Which, that's more than enough. That's corner carry, that's whatever you want it to be. That's a side switch, it's whatever you want it to be. He still gets good reward, and when you space it right, it's super hard to punish. Well, meanwhile, Ryu over here, oh god, I hope I don't get punched in the dick after I whiff this, you know? And then we compare to Luke, which is even less favorable, because of course Ken has the better normals and speed and blah, and mix-ups and stuff, blah blah blah. It's Ken! It's supposed to be that way. Luke, though, listen. The thesis statement of this video is, if you liked playing Ryu in the past, play Luke now, not Ryu. Luke is the Ryu of the game. He has the projectiles you want, not this shit that just isn't nearly as good. He has the projectiles you want, he has the anti-airs you want. Oh, for God's sake. I was just going on about how great this is. Dude, Luke has this. It's the same fucking thing. Luke has everything Ryu has, but better. He's the main character of the game for a reason, man. His face is on the box art for a reason. It's because he can do everything in this game. Y'all are mad at Ken right now. Everyone's mad at Ken and JP. I swear to God, Luke's coming. Luke is already here a bit. You've seen him in tournament, but my God, bro. Luke is just ridiculous. I fucked that up, and you get what I mean. Let's look at Luke's normals and specials. All his shit goes so far forward. Target combos for free. For free. You know what he gets off target combos? Specials. He gets to cancel them. What does he get off? What does he get off of this? It looks like nothing for a second, except he can cancel it into super. You see people doing this all the time. Look at that grip of damage because I managed to touch you from all the way over here. But oops. Because I managed to all the way from over there. Beast mode, baby. Good lord, man. For God's sakes, his supers too. You like Shinku Hadouken because it goes through other projectiles? Here's the better version. You like a super that also acts as an anti-air for some reason? Yeah, there's that one. How about a super that goes under projectiles? Oh my God, I'm finna do it to him. I'm finna do it to him. Look at this. Look at this. Are you ready? Let's get a better look. Oh my God. Take him to Memphis, Luke. Or the steakhouse, rather. Ryu's level 3 can't do that. It just hits you. What else can Luke do? Oh my God. Stupid ass heavy punch. Look at that. Goes further than Ken's. And combo off of it. Good lord. What can this boy do? What can Ryu do that Luke cannot? Tell me. Oh my, he has the shimmy button. You don't know how to shimmy? Just do this. You think they're gonna throw? Do this. Ugh, disgusting. Disgusting character. Got the same overhead, got the crouching light kick, got the crouching medium kick, except it's even safer when you follow it with a sandblast, my God. And when we start incorporating EXs, we got this shit, which is just Combo City. God, we got the fucking soul bad guy. We got the armor through your bullshit over here. Good lord. Speaking of this move, this is the only move that I'd say really isn't that remarkable of Luke's. The only nice thing is it's got the overhead, which is safe on block for some reason. That's getting nerfed. That's stupid. That's genuinely stupid. I don't know why it is that way. And then the goddamn OD is fucking sick. It has armor. Suddenly we're playing as Marissa, as Luke. God. I don't even have to mention the flash knuckle combos. God. God. Meterless. Meterless. Yeah, you didn't even need to mess up a DP for me to get that. I just had to... Oh, forgot. Jump in. Wrong button, but you see my point. Oops. Why would you play Ryu in this game? Tell me why you would play Ryu in this game when you can play as Luke instead. Honestly, Ryu has things he can do better than Ken. It's true. There are a few things he can do that are better than Ken. Luke, though, nothing. God damn nothing. Play Luke. Just play... What? How did... I did not press that. I swear to God I pressed a punch button. Just play Luke. Just play Luke. My God. Oh my God. talking footsie tools. Look at this shit. This is the one thing I miss in modern controls is this fucking horse shit. God. Stupid footsie tool. Ryu does have a better heavy kick though, because this is ass. This is horrible. Except it doesn't matter, because can do that. Can do that. Who cares at this point? Oh my god, he has this shit too! I forget to use this! Oh my god, Luke! Oh, Luke's my main, y'all. Fuck Ken, Luke is my main. What can he do that? What? My point is made. Don't play Ryu. Play Luke. This is why Ryu is... I'm gonna get back to the original point. You can play... Zangief sucks in this game, but no one else does what he does. You feel me? No one else plays the game like Zangief does, and you can kill some scrubs with Zangief. And if you're as good as Snake Eyes, you can make him work. But if you're as good as Tokido, Daigo, or if you're as good as yourself, if you're as good as James, like Flaccid Entertainment James, even at any skill level, any single one, there is zero reason to play Ryu. Because if you suck at the game, then you can just with Luke, you can just footsie your way around, do whatever you want, act like a goddamn monkey, and with Ken, you talk about acting like a monkey. But if you're a good player, oh my god, you get the infinite rushdown potential of Ken as seen by Angry Bird, and with Luke, the skill ceiling is infinite. Look at this meterless damage. Look at it. Stupid. It's unnecessary. If you're new to the game, pick modern controls and play Luke. If you're old to the game, then, you know, play whoever you want. But if you're playing a Shoto, play either of the other two, and when Akuma comes out, play Akuma, because he's probably going to be better than all three of them. Well, I don't know. That'd be tough, because Ken is kind of crazy, but still. For God's sake, look at this drive rush shit he can do. Oh my god, it's stupid. Oh no, they swung. Let me just do my shimmy button. God. Ridiculous characters, these guys. Love them. Love Luke. Love him to death, bro. Ugh. Anyway, that's my rant. That's why Ryu is suboptimal in Street Fighter 6.